Heyo, welcome into CHGO Bets Daily, presented by DraftKings Sportsbook, America's top-rated sportsbook. Download the app today and use promo code CHGO when you sign up. Welcome into a remote version of CHGO Bets Daily. I'm Sean Anderson. You can follow me on Twitter at Sean_W_Anderson. Alongside me is my partner in degeneracy, Cody Delmendo. You can follow him on Twitter at Cody_CHGO. We kind of have a Cubs Sox thing going. I'm the Sox guy. He's the Cubs guy. But no Cubs game today, Cody. So your feelings are just neutral. You cannot be up or down unless, Eric Hosmer gets DFA'd.
Oh, yeah. If that happens, I guess I'd be real happy.
David Ross gets fired?
Nah. I'd be curious to who would be the interim, but nah, I wouldn't. That wouldn't change my mood, really. It would actually just be really surprising. Yeah, no. But we got Sox and Royals, which,
marquee matchup.
Whenever the Cubs aren't playing, I tune into them just to see what's going on. So I'll be following today.
Yeah, it's baseball, baby. And we got NBA too. We got Sixers and Celtics, and we have Nuggets and Suns also. And we got some no sweat bets that you could throw up there. We'll get right into it. We'll make this a quick show for everybody. I do have to apologize. I went 0 for 3 yesterday. I had Vinny Pasquantino to homer. He had a double, which was plus 300. Should have just went with a double. But then, I didn't know. I should have just probably went total bases, which was over 1.5 at plus 100 anyways. I also had Chris Bryant to homer. He did not, as the loudest truck ever drives by my street. And I had Romelu Lukaku to score, and he didn't. But Inter won, and I should have bet it. I said Inter was going to win. Inter won pretty easily. I didn't bet it, and that's on me. So I went 0 for 3.
Well, like I said, fading the Athletics all season. The Yankees won big yesterday. So Yankees minus 1.5 was my first. I was 1-0 before 3 p.m. There's no better feeling. Trey Mancini over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. He had 1 hit and he scored 3 runs. So that was an easy one at plus 105. And then I think I took Miami on the money line last night too. So I went 2-1 on the single bets. The hit parlay did hit Morel, Goldschmidt, and Mancini. It wasn't even really a sweat. Goldschmidt got a hit in the first inning. Mancini got a hit in his second at bat, and then Morel got 2 hits last night. So, yeah, it's just nice to win one, Sean.
It's nice to win one. We're going to try to win one for you today. James, I don't have a home run pick. Maybe I'll give you one, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to get you the home run parlay, but he's got his birthday tomorrow, so happy birthday. Jay's asking, what is Tim Overrated Anderson going to do? He's not going to homer. Cody, you want to play a little quiz?
Sure.
When was the last time Tim Anderson hit a home run?
Well, he has 0 this year, right?
He does.
So, and he was hurt second half of last year. Let's guess July last year.
May 22nd. Remember when Josh Donaldson called him Jackie? And then
he
home run the next game? Yeah, it was that game.
That was the last time he homered?
May 22nd, 2020.
Wow.
So it's been ugly. And Brody's right, too. Maybe this is the easy one. Just Vinny Pasquantino over on anything. Over on hits is free money. And we're betting today on DraftKings Sportsbook. Download the app today. It is the NBA playoffs. And while the best in the NBA battle it out, you can get all the playoff action at your fingertips with DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NBA. New customers can make a $5 bet and get score $150 in bonus bets instantly. Plus, everyone can score a no-sweat same-game parlay every day during the NBA playoffs. Open up the DraftKings Sportsbook app, opt in, and place the same-game parlay on any NBA game. If your bet loses, we'll give you a bonus bet back in the amount of your initial bet, up to $10. You got Celtics and Sixers tonight, Nuggets and Suns. Sixers at home, and they're the dog? I don't know about that. Download the app now and sign up with code CHGO. New customers can make a $5 bet and score $150 in bonus bets instantly. Only at DraftKings Sportsbook with code CHGO. Gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. Massachusetts, call 1-800-327-505 or visit gamblinghelpline.ma.org. Or in New York, call 877-HOPE-NY or HOPE-NY 467-369. In Kansas, call 1-800-522-4700. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort, 21 plus in most eligible states, but age varies by jurisdiction. Eligibility restrictions apply. See show notes for offer details. See DraftKings.com/sportsbook for details and state-specific responsible gambling resources. Jesus. Um, Cody, you want to talk a little NBA before we get into the White Sox game and then close this show out? Celtics on the money line -140, Sixers at +120 at home. I do believe the Sixers have a 3-1 lead.
3-2 lead, I believe.
3-2. One more win away for them. And the Nuggets, Suns, Nuggets on the road. They are the dog at +130, Suns at -150. And I believe that one, Nuggets have 3, so they can close out that series as well. Double check. 3-2.
So I do have a no sweat same game parlay X. But I'll start off with if I were to single bet, which I probably still will do it anyway, but I didn't win my same game parlay X last night. So I'm using my no sweat bet on a 2-leg parlay of Nuggets and 76ers money line. The dogs are barking tonight.
Oh, boy.
The dogs are barking. I think the Nuggets close us out with the Suns tonight because the Suns, again, aren't going to have Chris Paul, and I just don't see the Nuggets going to Phoenix and losing 3 times. Not after how the last game just went, and with the depth that the Nuggets have. They have a lot better depth. The Suns are getting unreal contributions out of Devin Booker and Kevin Durant, and they're barely able to hang around, and they've been lucky enough to win some home games. I don't think they win tonight, though, at home. Give me the Nuggets. And then I'm riding 76ers. I feel weird because James Harden and all that, and the 76ers haven't been to a conference final since, like, Allen Iverson era.
They're currently the favorites to win the title.
Right. But this Celtics team, man, they're like, when they have the opportunity to, like, put teams away, they don't do it. And so give me the 76ers at home. They're a home underdog with a chance to close it out and go to their first conference finals since 2001. Like, I can't help it. I feel weird because I'm betting on James Harden in the playoffs.
That's a better team. You're betting on Joel Embiid.
Yeah, that too. But still, give me the 76ers at home and the Nuggets on the road. And $10 wins you 40. Because it comes out to plus 406 on that 2-leg money line parlay. So that's where I'm riding there. Again, if I were to bet just one of them, I'd probably take the Nuggets. If I had to choose just one game, but
I'm gonna go with a no sweat as well. Again, you can bet up to $10, and if you lose, you get $10 or your initial bet back in bonus bets. In that Celtics Sixers games, you've been riding Tatum double basically, just with rebounds. Tatum double is -200. I think that's a fair parlay leg. And then Joel Embiid to get 2 blocks. This is possibly to close out the Celtics. He's going to try to stop every fucking shot from going in. That single parlay is at +120, and then we're going to do a same game parlay X. Aaron Gordon points, rebounds, and assists over 20, and then Jokic to get a block, and that's a parlay at +150. But when you combine them, it's at +450. $5 wins you $27.50. And again, that would be a no sweat for me because if I lose, I get the $5 back, or at least my initial bet back up to $10. What's up, Shane, in the chat? And James Orlando is going to do a 2 home run parlay for two guy homer parlay. He got a $5 free bet, so maybe I'll give him some of my choices. But Cody, why don't you get into you got a same game for the Sox, right?
I have a same game for the NBA as well. So you know how I missed by 1 point from Jamal Murray the other night from the same game parlay X? Going back to the well. Give me Tatum, 10+ rebounds, Jaylen Brown, 20+ points. And then that's the first 2 legs of the same game parlay X. Then in the Nuggets Suns, give me Jokic, 12 rebounds, and give me Jamal Murray, 18 points. I swear to God, if he scores 17, I'm going to be so mad. He comes out to +268. It's not the greatest odds in the world, but I think it's a winner. This is the exact same parlay I did in the 2 days ago. And it missed because I had Jamal Murray 20+ points and he scored 19. The other 3 legs hit. Come on, Murray. I just need 19 points and we win a parlay. So, God, I was so close. So close. Anyway.
Best of luck. I'm not. I wanted to stay away from Jamal Murray because I know he's better at home. So then I bet him at home, and he sucked. So what? He's going to be better away?
Well, I know the shooting hasn't been as good on the road, but again, I'm going with it just because I think the Nuggets close this game out. Now, if the Nuggets lose this game, then I don't think this parlay is going to hit. So we'll see.
I like it. Your luck has just been, you've been this close.
Especially on these NBA ones.
Yeah, right. So you deserve a win at this point. I was going to give out Salvi Perez to Homer because he's got good numbers against
Clevenger,
right? But
he's not in the lineup, is he?
Yeah, I don't think he's playing. So don't take him to hit a homer. I don't know if this guy will play, but Christian Walker, maybe to hit a homer plus 650. I think that's a big number going up against Alex Cobb, and it's going to be in Arizona too. So you're not going to be betting it for a guy to hit a homer in Oracle. So yeah, I would say at least the one guy I'd ride with is Christian Walker to homer at plus 650. Let's get into our same game MLB bets. Sarah, do we have these or do I have to? Yeah, okay. So we got the same game parlay here. Nick Prado to get a hit for me, Andrew Benintendi to get a hit, and then Bobby Witt to record a steal in the White Sox game. Is at plus 255. There is no boost or no sweat same game parlay, right? So I don't think there is a way to get that up from plus 255 unless I missed something. But that's my bet today. Oh yeah,
you should recheck it because I got one.
Yeah, no, I should have opted in. So that probably could have been at like plus 300. So Prado to get a hit, Benintendi to get a hit, and Witt to record a steal.
I like it. Your two legs, you get a little hit parlay there.
Mm-hmm. Hit parlay, and then Bobby Witt's basically going to get a hit, but the number for him to just get a hit and a steal is easier. And the thing is like they did a really great job against Cease of just like taking his slider the other way and shooting it for singles. Bobby Witt did it. I really can just see like first at bat for Bobby Witt, single to get on, and then he's immediately stealing because Clevenger's got like the slowest delivery ever. So stealing bags on him should be pretty easy.
Okay. Well, no Cubs game today, so I'm doing a White Sox hit parlay or White Sox Royals hit parlay because there's only one White Sox in it, and it is Tim Anderson because he has great numbers against Brady Singer. He's hitting well over 500 against him. You just talk about Bobby Witt, one of the best young players in the league, or not best, but up and coming players. And then MJ Melendez, he's had a good series against the Sox. So he's going to be in the middle of the lineup, but he'll have opportunities to drive runs in, perhaps. I know Clevenger is just kind of – I don't know what to make of Mike Clevenger, honestly, as far as a baseball player. I don't know. I know the Sox have struggled against the Royals, it feels like, these last year and a half or so. So I feel good about –
they tried to hire the Royals guy, and he can't even beat the team that he's fucking on.
So yeah, this is it's at plus 186. You want a little extra odds, like maybe add another player. I kind of like Luis Robert, but I don't know. Brady Singer, I know he's struggled this year, but I also feel like he still has a bright future. So
well, the thing too is against the White Sox, what he's always done historically is throw strikes. And that's the thing is as long as you can throw strikes and just, put the White Sox in a bad spot, you can throw whatever bullshit you want out of the zone in 0-2. Yeah. So, he's a great matchup. I didn't see a ton of pitcher props though. So that's why we didn't really get into any, Clevenger or Singer strikeouts.
I always get afraid when I see, these guys are going up against a guy with a 5, 6, 7, 8 ERA. Oh, this should be easy. And then that only means that those guys are due for a good start. So and I've thought for a while that Brady Singer is going to be something for them. I don't know if that will become true or not, but again, the Royals have played well against the White Sox in recent years. So give me those two guys and Tim Anderson just because of the stats that he has put up against Singer. Yeah. I don't know how will you bet the Sox today?
No, I'm not going to bet the Sox because they suck.
Okay.
I hate them. I hate watching them play baseball, and they suck, and I hate them. And
my other
I got the no sweat, or I got the same game parlay.
My other bet is Rangers minus 1.5 against the Athletics. It's at minus 140. I put a little extra money on it, but they're playing the Athletics, and I'm sticking with it, Sean.
I like it, and here's the thing: is I'm going to give James a bet. I'm going to give him a bet. I'm going to give him a homer bet for his birthday. this is if you want to take it with your free bet, you could take all three of these guys. You could take two of these guys in that game though. Adolis Garcia to homer. They're throwing a guy. I like. I'm not even joking. Like his name's Zach Neal. He hasn't pitched in the majors since 2018. Like I think it might be an opener, but what you're gonna have the bullpen face this Rangers lineup? They're gonna put up 11 runs.
Yeah.
So Garcia, I like him to, and he's like the best player in baseball against sliders. Like you look at run value per pitch, like all of the guys are like fastball, fastball, fastball. And like Garcia's at the top of the list by like 4 runs against sliders. So like there's really no pitcher that you're going to bring out that's going to fool him.
And Evaldi's pitching for the Rangers too. So like,
right.
Even if you just wanted to bet the game, that's why they're minus 140 on the run line. Like it's not the money line. They're like minus 230 or something like that. So I mean, like,
what's their
huge favorites today?
Team run line? Over 5.5 at minus 105. I take that any day. They're going to score 11 runs. They're going to fucking destroy the A's. Yeah. And then Giants going up against Christian Walker. I had that one earlier. Cobb versus Walker. That's at plus 650. And then Joey Gallo going up against Yu Darvish. Him to homer at plus 340. That is basically a 108 to 1 bet for you. $5 wins 907. So hey, if that hits, happy birthday, James Orlando. Bless you. Appreciate you joining us and watching us. Cody, you're all done on bets. You got all your bets out?
Yeah, I believe so.
Go Rangers.
I think the Rangers are the lock of the night for sure. I'm
going to take the,
and I actually kind of like, maybe buying a point or selling a point, I guess, in this instance to get the plus odds. But I think at the run line, at the very least, like hammer it. Just hammer it.
No, seriously, I'm gonna take the over 5.5 runs at minus 105 because you're getting full 9 innings too. Zach Neal isn't a starter. I mean, you're probably going to see 9 relievers. I love that bet. It's a great bet, Cody. So let's tail it. Let's go Rangers. That's going to do it for the show. We appreciate everyone hanging out with us. Jay, James, Brody, White Sox Tom, Shane, really appreciate it. And thank you, Sarah, for producing the show. That's Cody Delmendo. You can follow him on Twitter at Cody_CHGO. I'm Sean Anderson. You can follow me on Twitter at Sean_W_Anderson. We'll be posting bets all throughout the weekend on Twitter. So make sure you're following us and you can get our bets the moment we make them. There's a ton of EPL. And Cody, we're getting to the end of the year for a lot of these soccer leagues. And do you know what that means?
Playoffs?
Goals.
Oh, goals.
Because basically this is the playoffs. So now it's just a shit ton of like it's basically you've been procrastinating for 35 weeks and now you got to score a shit ton of goals. So we're going to be betting EPL. But anyways, it's Cody. Make sure you follow him on Twitter. I'm Sean. Make sure you follow me on Twitter and we'll talk to you when we are in fact millionaires.